Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone, powering his way forward. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
On one, ready?
In motion, the tight end.
Thomas.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Return it.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
11,
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's 3rd and 10. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And caught out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Dotson in motion right. Jackson airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is fielded at the 27. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First do no harm. Right now they're humbling themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Dickens.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
You got this. Let's win. I'm 1. Ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he is inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
The Niners at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 2-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there for Minnesota. 62 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, Jackson.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out. But they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down. Fourth and goal. And his kick is good. And the Vikings Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That's Calvin Ridley. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Vikings 10, 49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find Gray here. And he's going to be out of of bounds right at midfield. 27 yards there, first down.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward and then pick up a first down.
11 MT.
Now Burrow on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal line.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That one downfield for Dotson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Jackson now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 MT. Stop.
Pollard going to try the right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Here we go.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
That is caught by the tight end killer. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Niners take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
On 2.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And this pass caught by Gray. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Thomas.
Burrow on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Here we go.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. First down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Gun.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 53 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On second down, Jackson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
11.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A gain of 3, second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we... There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 73 yards. And the 49ers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up, 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But
and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On one, ready?
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
11, Thomas.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Burrow. That's complete left side to Gray. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go.
At the 13-yard line.
Burrow will throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers.
And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, middle. You change it. Come on.
Jackson to throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 27, Vikings 20.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more anecdotal type of a number. When the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the 49ers, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings,
I ain't tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat, hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say, let them talk about us, my whole crew is about 100 deep, gotta walk around it, I kill it and then I walk away, with the chalk around it, I just get low key and watch them talk about it, I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight to the trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing.